Hi, I'm Catherine Oliver, the Commissioner of the Mayor's Office of Media and Entertainment in New York City, and we're so proud to be a part of a new piracy campaign. The idea was to really have young New Yorkers really explain why this was a problem for them and what their concerns were, and really speaking peer-to-peer we thought would be a very effective approach, a new direction for the campaign that we wanted to give a try. It was hard to make a choice, but we went with Samantha's creative, and we think that she really nailed it. We think that she captured the spirit of the young community. It was creative, but it got the message across.
I've seen a lot of kids in our film class pirate music, and I would just ask them, do you know that that's actually harming other people? And they're like, oh, it doesn't matter, they make billions of dollars. And I'm like, no, it affects smaller people too. Working with the Fathom people have been really fun. They're really energetic and they understand what I want my piece to be. The writers come up with a basic script and then they run it down through it with us to give us the whole picture, and then they ask me, how can I make it more relatable to the youth, kids around my age? The spot I'm working on with the city, we've actually changed it into a music video, and it's just basically two guys that just been fired because of media piracy, and it kind of has a humorous, kind of quirky feeling to it.
I tried to involve as many of my film students as possible. You know, I thought it was a great subject matter, and I'm passionate about it. You know, as an artist and a filmmaker myself and a teacher of film, I said this is important. Sam is she has a very good knack of, she thinks visually, you know, and so she had this whole, storyboard planned, and she even got me involved in this, in the script. She was directing me. She was great.
Now that we're on the streets of New York, why don't you tell me a little bit about your vision for doing this, outside and in the streets?
Well, when people think of New York, they think of the city, and the city has skyscrapers, and there's other places, but people automatically assume skyscrapers with New York, so I think that'll really drive the point home of New York City. Well, we're up to, I guess, the second half of the commercial. And we just finished shooting upstairs, like when they're walking out of the office and then when they're in the elevator. And now we're just shooting the point where they're dancing for cash because they don't have a job anymore. So they're just basically doing like in and out frames. I think they balance each other out very well because the one up in front, he's very goofy. And then the one all the way in the back, he's actually a rapper.
So you're happy with how it's going?
Very happy. It's like really different, it's an experience, and I think I'm going to remember it for a long time.